Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial, and for this hair tutorial I'm going to be doing my waves. Not my like loose waves, but like my crimped waves that a lot of people think is like 100% natural. Whenever my hair is like this, people are always like, oh, is that like your natural hair? And I'm like, no, yeah, kind of, not really. It helps if you have naturally wavy-ish hair that I do. This is my natural air-dried hair. So it does have a lot of like texture and like waves to it naturally, which helps because I kind of just play off what's already there. But if you don't have naturally wavy hair, you can just use this technique on your regular hair in order to create the wave texture. And I always think of waves as more of like this kind of style. As you can see, this is my natural like wave in my hair, more than like a curl. I find that more of like a loose like curl than a wave. Like this is more like a wave to me when it goes like this. So anyway, for this I'm going to be using my T3 straightener. I will link down below places that you can get this. It's a really amazing straightener. They sent it to me and I'm like blown away by it. Like the fact that I got sent this, I was like, wow, like this is an amazing straightener. You can get it at Sephora.com and also I believe on their website, so I'm going to link both down below for you guys if you would like to try it. I'm not getting paid for this video, but I did get sent it. So to start off, I'm going to section off my hair because I have a lot. If you don't have a ton of hair, you don't need to do this, but I just have a lot, so this makes my life a little bit easier. So I'm going to start with one side at a time, and I'm using these little clips that came with the straightener in order to do that. So when you look at my hair, underneath certain portions, it's curlier or wavier than other parts, and some parts are really straight, like this section. So all that I'm going to do is go off what's already there. So I'm going to leave this piece that's already curled because I don't want to go ahead and crimp everything. I'm going to take this little piece right here, I'm going to clamp down, and then you're going to do this back and forth rocking motion in order to create these like crimped waves. And each time that you do it, you're going to start off going a different direction. So that time I went up instead of down first, and you just kind of go back and forth, and it creates these like crimped waves that look super natural when they are all done. And another thing you can do if you find your hair is really like voluminous like mine is, you can take your straightener and kind of run it on the underneath pieces, and that will just kind of tone down the volume under there and make your hair not as poofy. Especially if you already have like some natural waves under there, you can kind of just run the straightener under there in order to kind of tame it down over your whole head. So all that I do is go through my hair and I just pick out the pieces that are a little bit straighter and I go ahead and wave them. If, again, like I said, if your hair is naturally like straight, you can just go ahead and do this to your own head and it'll create that like crimped, wavy hair texture that I like actually. I know a lot of people might not like it, but I really like it. So as you can see, it's already looking a lot longer and a lot more tamed down just by going over it quickly with a straightener, and that did not take long at all. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take this side. And this hair technique is perfect for any kind of like boho style hairstyles that you might want to do. It suits them so well. It just makes you look like your hair is just naturally really wavy. So I'm just going through and picking out all like the straight pieces. My hair tends to be straighter on top, so I tend to do the top portion the most of any of the other ones because it's always the part that's the most like straight to my head. So I'm just going through and doing that. If you guys haven't noticed already, I did add some lowlights to my hair. I did that little poll on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram already, you definitely should because I'm always like active on there. I did like a little like poll thing asking you guys, sorry my nose is running, asking you guys if I should go brunette or stay blonde, and it was like literally dead even, so I was like, okay, I don't know. And I'm like the most indecisive person ever. If you guys have followed me for a while, you know that I change my hair all the time. I was brunette in the summer and now I went blonde again, and then I was like, I don't know. So instead of being really dramatic, I just added some lowlights into my hair so that I wouldn't have to do my roots, and now my roots don't look as dramatic and I didn't have to do them, which helped a lot because I was just feeling very lazy and I didn't feel like doing my roots again. So adding the lowlights kind of just added some more dimension to my hair and allowed my hair to be like grow out without me doing my roots. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. And for my lowlight color, I just asked them to match my natural hair, and I think that turned out really well. So So as you can see, it's creating this like really pretty like wavy texture to the hair. And honestly, this hair, like, so many people will think that it's natural because not a lot of people do this hairstyle anymore, and people will definitely think, oh, like, is your hair naturally just like really wavy? I mean, if you want to be like a liar, you could be like, yeah. I usually, like, a lot of the time I'll just tell people, oh, I like crimped like the top layer, because a lot of the time that's true. Sometimes my hair is wavier than other days where underneath it's really, really wavy and I only have to do the top layer, which is really nice. So as you can see, this is the difference. So I did the one side and I didn't do the other side. So this is the wave side using my T3 straightener. I think it looks really, really natural and just like pretty, and a lot of people will think that it's natural. And then this is the other side, which is a lot more confusing because it's like, what is going on over here? What is happening? I already did the underneath side of my other side of my head. But for this, like the front piece of the bangs, I find really hard, and like sometimes I feel like it looks a little harsh if you do it there. So I'm going to leave that and then come back to it and see if it needs to be done. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of my hair on this side, just crimping it up and down like so, just to create those waves that I love. With this straightener, it has a bunch of different heat settings. I have mine on the highest heating right now just because I want this to stay and my hair can take some heat. But you can also lower the heat setting on it if you want it lower. On the little instructions thing, it tells you like what heat setting you should have depending on how thick or thin your hair is. Because obviously you don't want to damage your hair in any way, because that would not be good for it. So that's that part done. I am going to do the front piece because I feel like it looks a little weird. The front piece is always like the hardest part because I'm like, what do I do with this bang? So I think I'm just going to go off the bottom of it maybe and just try and like crimp that up a bit. I'm not sure. The bang is always like the hardest part to do. It always ends up like looking crazy, which is why I always kind of like, I'll usually pin it back or something because like this like part that comes in your face always looks like wild. But that is the finished waves. Gonna go ahead and turn this off so I don't kill someone. To finish off the look, I'm going to be taking my Marrakesh oil, which is argan and hemp oil. I'm going to do one pump into my hand, rub it together, warm it up between my hands so it gets warm, and then I'm going to run this through my hair because whenever my hair is natural, the frizz comes out to play. And we, my friends, are not down for no frizz, are we? So, just running that oil all throughout my hair just to give some shine back into it and also just get rid of some of the frizz. Like so. So this is the finished wavy hair texture. And then if you want to just pin your bangs back or something like that, you can just take a bobby pin, and I usually just pin it over to the side a little tiny bit so it's just out of my face, and then it just sits like this, and I think it looks really, really pretty and natural. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. I know it was requested. I did like a boho quick easy hairstyles, and a lot of people asked me how I actually got the hair texture that I had in that video, so I'm going to link that video down below if you want to check it out. But I kind of did that tutorial for you guys, so I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for more content because I would love that. And also don't forget to hit the little bell so you can be notified whenever I post a new video, because you wouldn't want to miss it, because that would suck, right? Anyways, I will see you all in my next video.